What's up, everybody? Fern2Play, and we're at big decision time. Big time decision time. So I wish they didn't remove the events so I could have shown you guys. Normally we complete champ training all the way to the end. We did not do that this time. We got the fragments. We actually got the epic books, which I believe was 8,000. We did not get the full 12,000 points. And the reason was, it's the holiday season, really hard to get on the game sometimes. We were barely started Fire Night. And both Champ Training and Fire Night was ending yesterday. And so late last night, I had to make a decision. Do I want to go for this fusion? And we've lost out so far on 2 different fragment sets, and that was one was Dragon early on, and I kind of kicking myself for not doing that one. And the other one was this artifact enhancement, the last one, not this one. This one's opening up in 15 hours. So we just didn't have enough silver, didn't have enough time. I wasn't able to get on the game as much as I wanted to the past couple days. It's the one big negative of having a fusion during the holiday season. So it's so time consuming. So the biggest thing is this hero's path, and I'm a little worried about it. I'm a little worried because normally when it's a hero's path that involves leveling up champions, summoning souls, and summoning champions, the leveling up champions is really poor points, like insanely poor, that it's practically not even existent. And so this is gonna be a summon pull, and I don't want to go too far. So where are we today? We're sitting at 14 sacreds, haven't pulled the void yet. We are just missing the 50 points when it's all said and done, which we can go get from the hero's path. I do kind of want this champion. Again, I would like to see this champion. He's a freeze champion. I think he's going to pair well with a Mordecai and Torment that we got. And it really kind of kicking myself for not completing. It was like 300 or more points that I needed, and it would have been gems for me to get there. My dragon team's just so slow. It's really frustrating. And I can leave it on overnight, but you never know what help her. Knock on wood, the crashes haven't been awful. So, we'll finish this spider team. I'm really happy with my spider team. And now it comes down to this. So we are going to pull, I think. I don't want to pull, but we have to pull. We need to get to this. And technically this is 4 epics away, but it's gonna be 3 because we're gonna pull here, which I really don't want to pull, but it's unfortunate because this thing, unused prism crystals, will be used automatically after the event. I would rather miss this event. I'm not happy with this champion set. This is what is this? This is just a full. This is just Sacred Order. Like, it's just a Sacred Order pull, and I don't really want this. Like, I don't. There's really not a champion that I'm like dying to get here. Like, there's really no one that's gonna help carry me. Maybe Sir Nick. The tower is not bad for me to eventually build out a. I mean, granted, I don't have what's her name to reset the skills, but getting him for like an Iron Twins down the road is not the worst. But there's nobody here from these epics that I really want. And that's who we're probably going to get. I mean, there's a 94% chance that we're getting this, which is really kind of frustrating. So 19 out of 20 opportunities, I'm pretty much getting one of these epics, and I don't really want any of these epics. So this kind of stinks that, like, I'm really, really disappointed. Really disappointed. But the one positive is I know I'm at least getting 250 points. Maybe a little bit more if it pulls one of those 2. So, but at the very least, we're getting 250. So it makes it so I only need to get 3 epics out of the voids. I don't really want to pull the void. So I'm kind of in a bind because I was saving up my voids. We do have a guaranteed coming up, which it's been a while actually since the last guaranteed. So I don't really want to pull too many voids here. So we're going to try to be really smart with this. And when it comes down to it for this hero's path, if it's going to be more than 4 sacreds and I can't do the rest, we weren't able to go get the other Immortal Soulstone from Champ Training. It was really late. I was tired. I had to run. I did auto battles. I had to eventually just put auto battles on my helper for. We were at like 240 points for Fire Knight, and it's a slow team. It's not a slow team. It's a 2.5 minute to 3 minute team, which is kind of slow for stage 20. So I had to go get those points. I wasn't going to stay up all night. I wasn't going to use an endless amount of energy to go complete the champ training. Even though we do have a lot of gems that are eventually going to be coming in here as we slowly progress this. And I do have some void shards that I can go get. I can go do this. It will cost some energy, but I can go do this and get some void shards, which maybe we'll do that later. And we pull, but let's do this here. Let's get the summon thing going. And again, this may all be useless because if I need to use more than 4 sacreds to go get these extra 50 fragments, I'm not going to pull the sacreds. I'm going to save it for the next fusion. I do want this champion, but he's not an end-all be-all. So let's pull and let's get started. So again, we're not anticipating much, and of course we get an epic, and we get. I don't think I have Sanguina, and I can't remember. I think is she cleanser? I can't remember. All debuffs from this champion to the target, moves all debuffs of all allies except this champion. So she is a cleanser, so that's not the worst. I think she's like outside of. I think my only cleanser right now is what's that? Sounds on 4 turn. It is a block debuff, so the continuous heal of decrease in the duration of 2 random buffs on the target. I wonder if I could use her in Nether Spider. I can't remember if Nether Spider is. I don't think Nether Spider is in this. Yeah, he is because we've already faced him. So. Could maybe be helpful there. Also strong affinity. So that is a possibility. So yeah, that was new. So I'm gonna move my helper over here. I'm gonna cheat. You guys are. I'm gonna see what I got before you guys do. I'll try to. Again, last time we pulled. I just give you guys an update on kind of where we're at. So we're about 2 into Mercy or not Mercy. We're just 2 in. Like we did pull an Arbiter. I've pulled 2 Voids since, and so we're like nowhere close to anything. Nowhere close to anything. What did we get with that? Oh, we got a nice little epic book. So again, we are about. Man, so I'm really just going to go one by one here. Because again, I don't really want to be pulling voids here. I don't. But it's a 2x. The champion they had on the first day was super interesting. I wouldn't mind going for him, but I was not convinced what I was going to do. So we're gonna pull here. We need 750, and we're already off to a really bad start. So I did. All right, so that's okay. That's okay. I can't remember what this guy does. Attack one enemy, 30% chance to place and decrease speed. 30% chance to place a stun for 1 turn instead when counter-attacking. So what's that? It's a 75% provoke. Okay. Receives 20% damage against. Alright, so not terrible. Definitely could be used in faction wars. So where are we at? We're at 450 right now. 450. So I don't actually. So where are we at? So we're 450. Alright, I just need a couple more. We'd be very happy with the Cold Heart. Though we don't expect a Cold Heart. I kind of like, I almost wonder if I want that. I guess I do. I guess I wouldn't mind this getting close and then hitting the epic and getting me that much closer to this legendary. And then I could just mystery shard it out. So what are we at? So we need 4 rares. And let's see what we got here. I know she got buffed. I have never used her. Oh no. She's a debuff spread. I'm thinking of somebody else. Applies a debuff, taking 2 random debuffs from target and place them on all enemies. Okay, so we used what we had. What did we end up using? 6. I want to say we used 6. So we got what we needed. I don't think I'm gonna pull any more. I just don't see myself pulling many more. If I do, maybe I'll show you guys a video. Because getting that legendary book it's kind of sitting right there for us. But we'll also kind of see where this tournament's at. I wouldn't mind getting, if I can get a legendary book plus the ranked charms plus some 6-star relentless plus an epic book. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. Again, no Cold Heart, so that kind of hurt. So that's where we are again. So now we're at. Did I pull? Yeah, I pulled it. So. We still have Dungeon Divers here. We'll get that. That puts me to 75. I still have Spider. That puts me at 100. So that's my 3rd one. And then from there, I think there's another Dungeon Divers coming up. Yeah, there is. There's another Dungeon Divers coming up. So then there's another, after this Dungeon Diver's over, there's another one coming up. So then there's 25 here, 25 at the other Dungeon Divers, and then the other 50s in here. So it's going to really determine. Again, I don't want this to be, I want to have 10 Sacreds when this is all said and done. Because we're out of Primals. We used them all. It took us many months to get up to 22, and we still haven't collected any yet. There's just, honestly, they're not. Primals are so hard to get in this game, and it's really shouldn't be this hard. Like, it is really hard to get Primals, and they shouldn't make it this hard. I'm not saying they need to make it in abundance, like where you're getting it like Ancients, but it's. You know, at least should be comparable to Voids. So it's just, I mean, we're just not accumulating these. So it's really, I don't want to be in too big of a bind for the next fusion. And if it's all Sacreds that I need to pull from, I can't be low on those Sacreds. If it's a good champion. But this champion can be helpful for me. Again, just to give you guys a look at like what this kind of could look like. So we have her right now. She's on a 5-turn cooldown. I believe Blizaar gets to a 3-turn cooldown on his. I'm just gonna get rid of that real quick. No, it's a 4-turn, so it's similar to Pixneal, but doesn't require anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 books as opposed to 18 books. And again, like Pixneal becomes that much better of a champion if it was 11 books instead of 18. So let me just kind of show you again, unbooked Pixneal. Just some of the dynamic of like what could happen here. And hopefully this will go somewhat smoothly. So burns go out, not even everyone got a burn, which is frustrating. But see, he gets these extra turns. He gets all those extra turns. Both Pixneal and Blizaar also put up that increased defense, which is great for our guy here. So, and listen, I have a faster team that can clear this, but it's like when they get really tanky, I don't have them doing anything this wave, just because Pixneal's on a 5-turn. So we just kind of nuke this out. And again, he's only a 5-star right now. Not even fully ascended. Hopefully she's ready. I have no idea. Oh, perfect. And she only landed, again, she's not booked. But like, we're going to get these, oh, never mind. I suppose could clean it up. But I just think it's an interesting, as I get into Doom Tower hard. She is Magic Affinity. Blizaar is Spirit Affinity. So on the times when I'm going against heavy force waves, Blizaar is going to come in a lot more handy. And, you know, I don't know. I do wish I got better epics. But at least it was only 6 that we ended up pulling to allow my voids to kind of restack up. Would have loved a Cold Heart, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. And, you know, we'll slowly reaccumulate from here. We're going to try and get to 40. That's our goal. And then from there, like, that's our... Because they normally have a good epic that they give out at 40. So that's our goal. It takes a while. It's not easy getting void shards here. So that's where we're at. And again, that might have been a useless pull. At least it didn't kill us. At least we didn't pull like 15. Not that I don't think we would have had to have pulled 15. No, maybe we might have 15. I think would have been if we got no epics at all. So nailing 2 epics in 6, like, we're happy with that. That's a good day. So now it's just accumulating silver, and then hoping and praying that this is not a stretched out event, where like the end reward is these fragments. If it is, we're probably done, and we're not going to be able to get this, barring a luck in a summon event. So that's kind of where we're at, guys. Really kind of kicking myself on not doing that dragon, not completing it. It was again, we were about 300 away. We got the points for Yuletide Titan. And again, we finished in a really good spot. Like, we got this guy, and we're really happy. But, you know, now we gotta figure out. Now this is gonna be really, really tight and really close. So I'll keep you guys informed. Once this thing opens up, I'll let you know. So thanks for tuning into the video today, guys. That's where we're at, and I do want them, but I'm not gonna kill myself for them. I'm not gonna waste every single resource for them. Just not going to do it, because I don't know what the next fusion is going to be, and if it's a carry fusion, I don't want to miss on that. This is a good fusion. I like him, but he's not an end-all be-all for me. So I appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon, and have a good one.